Elgin Landlords. There's a few things you must know before you put your place on the market for rent. Hi, my name is 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗁. I'm from 𝗥𝗲𝗃 Realty Development. I want to let you know today some things that I want to make sure you account for in advance of going on the market. Or even if you're a current landlord and you haven't rented your place out in a while, I want to make sure you understand the changes that have happened in Elgin. So if you're in Elgin, you could either be in Kane County or Cook County. So first, I want to make sure you know which county you're in. Some of the east side of Elgin, so mostly east of Route 25, is located in Cook County. So that means you're going to have to follow Cook County rules. So in 2021, they passed the RTLO ordinance, which is a ordinance that governs all of Cook County. And I put some information here, but there's different things you have to do, limits to how much security deposit you collect, how you hold your security deposit. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that if you're in Cook County, Elgin, you have to be following these rules. The other Cook County specialty is the Just Housing Amendment. So that came out in 2019, and you must underwrite, disclose, and market your property a certain way to make sure you don't violate this Just Amendment clause. A lot of it's around underwriting a tenant and the background and denying a tenant for reasons that are on their background. So certain things you can't do, like you can't deny an applicant for having an issue that's older than 3 years. You can't deny an applicant that has something on their record that was never a conviction. You can't even market your property saying no one with a background is allowed to apply. Right there, you're in violation. You get daily fines for however long you've had that up there, and it's a big deal. So you want to make sure if you're in Cook County, you're following that. There's some good practices to follow even if you're in the Kane County side, but there's not as many consequences if you're in the Kane County side. The other thing, doesn't matter where you're at in Elgin, you have the city rental license ordinance. That means that every year you're going to, and it depends if you pass, sometimes you get to skip a year, but you're going to pay an annual fee. No matter what, you pay the annual fee, and then you're getting an inspection. Sometimes, like I just said, the inspection might be every 2 years if you're able to pass the first time. And with that comes some extra paperwork. So not only the paperwork you're submitting to the city, but you're going to have the tenant complete an addendum as part of the lease called a crime-free addendum. So extra paperwork, you gotta make sure your tenant's signing. City of Elgin does require certain requirements for landlords. You have to take a class. So all these things are very important to understand and know in advance of putting your tenant in, because you don't want to get on the wrong side of the city where they're mad at you and thinking you're trying to skip by what the rules are. So make sure you're up to date on that stuff. Fair housing, wherever we are at, whatever county, whatever city, you have to make sure you're cognizant of fair housing laws. So fair housing and the state of Illinois has 14 different classes that are protected, and you have to know those. You have to make sure you don't say the wrong thing or ask the wrong question on your application or request the information in a way that could put you in a situation where you are deemed as violating something in the fair housing. And the thing about fair housing is guilty till proven innocent. It's not like the rest of the laws here in the United States. You're guilty until proven innocent, and it is a pain in the butt to do. We have, as a property management company, been accused. We never did anything wrong, but we've been accused, and it takes a lot of time to have to fight those things. So we jump through extra hoops to make sure that we're never offending, discriminating, what's not, and to make sure that across the board, we're being fair as a company. So all those things you have to know in Elgin. In this blog, I've put a whole bunch of different links to additional information that will be helpful. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We are a property management firm located in Roselle, and we are also able to help you do lease only. So if you maybe want to manage your own property, we're able to also lease the property for you, and you could take over the management on an ongoing basis. So we'll find you a good tenant, set you up, and you take it over from there. But we're also open to managing your property as well. So reach out anytime. Again, my name is 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗁. Information's below, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.